This film was originally released in 2014 under the title She's Funny That Way, but that was a version that was never what Peter Bogdanovich envisioned. So in fact, tonight's screening of the director's cut is the final completed version of the film that is the first screening ever to happen with an audience. So we are so excited to have you all here. Yeah. Peter started working on finalizing this cut way back in 2020. He worked on it all the way until till he passed away in 2022. So we want to thank those that saw this through, both with the brand new score and the soundtrack and all the color correction as Peter envisioned. So first and foremost, I want to thank our dear friend Oren Siegel. Let's give it up for Oren. Oren was Peter's longtime manager, and I got to see over the last three years on the sidelines just how much work he put into making this happen. We really wouldn't be here tonight without Oren. Yeah, we can give him another round of applause. I also want to thank our friend James Kenny. If you've heard the story, James is here as well, so let's give it up for James. There he is, yeah. So, as the story goes, James found a rough cut of the director's cut on eBay on DVD, and he brought that to Peter's attention and got it all going. So we're really glad to have James here. We have some other people to thank that just saw this through. It was a very long process. I want to thank Frank Marshall, Adria Petty, George Draculius, let's keep it going, Eric Tostator, and of course our friends at Lionsgate and John Feldheimer. Thank you. Tonight, as you know, we have a very special Q&A. We're going to have Catherine Hahn and Mary Lou Henner here. With our moderator, Colleen Camp. So it's sure to be a really wonderful conversation. So don't go anywhere when the credits start. Otherwise, just a reminder, if you don't know, this film, thanks to Lionsgate, is going to video on demand in this final director's cut on February 18th. So we hope you spread the word about it for those who were not so fortunate to be here tonight. Otherwise, I just want to thank our staff, our volunteers, our projectionist Tom up in the booth. Let's give it up for Tom. I also want to thank, as always, our amazing American Cinematheque members in the audience. You're the reason we can be here at the Egyptian and all three of our venues, do 1,600 screenings a year, do this amazing Nitrate series that starts next week. So a big thank you to our members. If you're not one, I encourage you to give it some thought and come talk to us in the lobby and find out how to sign up. Otherwise, I think that's pretty much it from me, but we do have a special introduction tonight. So if you can give a big round of applause for one of the producers, Colleen Camp. And one of the stars of the film, Catherine Hahn.
I'm going the wrong prescription. Can't see anything. How lucky are we to have you here tonight, Catherine?
Oh, Colleen.
You're so brilliant in this film.
I just remember the summer of making this, you guys, and just seeing his beautiful cravat, and it was in New York City, very hot, and I just remember he would dip it in a bucket of ice water and then just put it back on his neck. He was never to be not without that gorgeous cravat around his neck. But this was such a labor of love for all of us, and Peter is just one in a gazillion humans, and it was like a pleasure of my life to be able to work with him.
Well, I have to just say you're incredible, and I really tribute to you, Oren, for getting this movie done, having it come out the way he wanted it. It's his cut. Is L.B. Stratton or the Bogdanovich girls here? Are you guys here? If you are, please stand up or wave or something. The screenwriter. The other producers and Tony Bogdanovich and Sashi, your husband, I think, edited the film. If you're here, I hope you're here. I just have known Peter since 1975, and we were able to do a movie together called They All Laughed, which was a great film, and what was exciting about Squirrels and Nuts, I kind of came in, I originally was gonna be I was gonna produce this film, and then Cassie Nelways and Holly Wearsma, are they here tonight? I don't know, they're here, but they ended up taking it over because I ended up doing Knock Knock with Keanu Reeves, some remake of a movie I was in, and so I was so thrilled to see that you had done such an amazing job. You're a brilliant talent, and I feel very humbled to be here tonight.
I can't wait for you to see this. I think in the spirit of theater, it is a joyful farce, which is like, you don't get to see that often. So I hope that you just enjoy this hilarious, joyful ride. God knows we need some awesome joy and sunshine.
She'll leave it.